Treg Brown, who was also a musician. In fact, he was when he first came out of college, he was vocalist for Red Nichols and his Five Pennies, and so he had a good musical education too, and so he and Stallings would work together, and there would be but they did something that's very important for any director to remember. If you're going to hit it with music, don't hit it with sound effect. Don't let them muddy each other up. In the same way that in your backgrounds, if the color defines the difference of a house and a sky, don't bother to put a line through it. I mean, the line or the color can take care of it, but not both. You're hitting a double thing in the background. Treg prided himself in, as we further along, that no sound effect would be appropriate. I mean, like the one time when the coyote is firing a harpoon, and he fires the harpoon, and the leg thing gets caught on his leg, and he's dragged through the air, and he hits a cactus and is pulled along that, and he hits boulders and everything. There wasn't one logical sound effect in the whole thing. I mean, he used horns and breaking bottles and springs and even a scream, which he put in there. And he'd even reverse a scream. And one time I was doing something that had a bunch of boulders coming toward the camera, and he said, this thing calls for a sound effect. I can't quite figure out what to put in there. So, he said, wait a minute. He said, what is the sound that scares you most? He says, that clank, clank, clank of a crossing guard. And then he said, if you start that real low, and they go clank, 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 and off into the distance, it'll really startle you. And then he said, well, why don't we do that? And then I've got a Tarzan yell that we could run backwards. And he put that in, and it really worked,